friends, it's Nancy, and I have got the whole piece stitched, and now I'm ready to start taking out the paper templates. So I'm just using this stylus and tearing out the paper. I don't need the extra bulk, and I plan to do some more stitching. I want to put in some like quilt stitching, you know, like around the perimeter of, and now you see the reason I put the hole in the center. So I just stick my little knobby thing in there and peel it out. So I'm going to finish this and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, the paper is all removed, and I have used this product, fusible interfacing. It's very thin, and you just iron it onto the back. And then I'm going to sit down and peel it off. Because it's so easy. So it's left this sticky glue behind, and that's exactly what I want. Not sure why that. You gotta come off. No doubt about it. You gotta come off. There we go. Come on, you. There we go. All right, now, so we know that this is at least 2 regular copy size paper wide. And hi. So I've got this really thin piece of cotton. This was a deconstructed top or something. It was the lining of a very very fancy, let's say ethnic kind of a top, like Indian or something like that. It had lots of stitched on embellishments, and I loved the outside of the outfit, and then I fell in love with the lining too, because it's such a nice thin fabric. Okay, I'm gonna go iron this. All right, the next thing I'm gonna do is just put in some lines that will help me to stitch. So I get a lot of questions about this tool. I don't know where you would get one. I got this a long time ago at Michael's. I broke it, and I'm still using it. I wish I knew where to find another one, but you can just use a plain ruler, or I have another ruler somewhere that's a piercing ruler. There's things out there you can use, but I just like the small size of this one. So I'm using a Pilot friction pen, Frixion, and this pen will actually, you can remove it using a hot iron. So I'm just making some marks here. turn it around. Yep, it takes a long time. When I was taking the papers off, I should have said, for obvious reasons, don't use something sharp to lift the paper up because you could go through your fabric. That's why I use sort of that ballpoint stylus thing rather than something pointy or sharp. Okay. So I've just got some sort of natural colored thread here. Okay. So I'm not going to go through each hole. I'm going to come up at each hole. So go through the halfway point. Once I get myself going here, it'll go a little faster, but make sure you don't pull it too tight. I have my thimble there somewhere. I don't really like a thimble. Do you know what I usually use when I'm quilting? I put on layers of electrical tape. Because I don't like a thimble. Just going to roll this in so I have a little more control. I'm going to go under where this embroidery is. I don't want to stitch over top of the thread. It's going to be uneven. Okay, I do have a needle threader as well because I have a tiny, I'm using a tiny little quilting between needle, and it's got a very small hole, and sometimes it's even hard to get the needle threader through it. Why aren't you going through? There you go. You went through before. I was going to say something. I had a thought. It's escaped me. I'm going to get the quilting stitches done on this block, then I'll iron it and show you how the lines, or sorry, the dots just disappear. Oh, I like how that looks already. I did have a hard time deciding what color to go with. I thought, oh, I could do white. Well, that might not show as much as I would like. I could do black. That might show too much. And then I thought, what if I changed up the color with every block, choosing an embroidery thread that was matchy. That just sounded painful. So I'm glad I went with this sort of neutral, beigey, taupey color. It stands out, but it's still, it's not screaming. And I think having the each block matchy is going to be good. One more. You see I've got that green embroidery floss there, so I'm just going to slide my needle under it. And again, I'm going to slide under it. Okay, that's what it looks like on the back. I left my tail a little long. So I didn't have a great big knot, just a really flat knot. Okay, I'll be right back. And there we go. Can't see any black ink, can ya? All right. I'm going to go do a few more blocks. What time is it? Oh, I got half an hour before I have to put pants on. So I'll do a little more stitching before I head to work. And by the time I come back for the next video, I hope this is done. We shall see. So have a great day. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.